the victory is reachable, and it's right there, you know. You can see it. You still can't touch it.
You know, what you see on TV, of course, is Richard, you know, flying up the climbs.
Carapaz, though, opens up a little bit of a gap, and Rafferty, as he's done so, Olympic champion. Carapaz at his best. He's going to take 10 bonus seconds, and he is back in this race. Much more to come from Carapaz. That was a sensational victory.
And exploding the race.
Kasper Asgreen wins once again, and EF Education First take win number 2 at the Giro d'Italia. Nothing short of sensational by Asgreen.
Carapaz blasting up the road, continuing to make gains on the road in the general classification, perhaps even for the maglia rosa. And Richard Carapaz attacked a couple of kilometres from the top of the Mortirolo.
And that's fun to watch. How we got him to the point that he was able to do that, how we got the team to the point where they're able to support that. You know, the people behind the scenes, i.e. everything from the equipment to the nutrition, to the support, to the hydration, every last element that we're putting into the recovery every single night. It's not the 8 riders you see on the road. It's a team of doctors, nutritionists, physical therapists, people who are working on technical innovation all the time, people who are testing every last little piece of equipment to see how we can optimize. All of this requires years of experimentation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it requires an entire organization of almost 300 people to actually understand what the goal is and that it's achievable and that we're all going to have a singular focus.
So guys, we were thinking about this scenario since Albania, right? We are sitting second in GC, we have the strongest rider in the race, and we still have 41 seconds to recovery to a rider that is struggling on long climbs. Is that clear, right? So I can tell you that you are not gonna find yourself in this scenario many times in your career. This is not gonna happen many times. But you are gonna remember this for the rest of your life. I can tell you. I have been there in your position, and I still remember that. So every single one of you has a high responsibility today. A high one, and a super important one. So I trust you totally blind. I have done this forever. For every stage, every single day we did in stage in this race, I was with you 100%. You were full in. I never missed nothing from your side. But today is the day that I want to ask you 4.5 hours of fully concentration. We have a goal. We need to be smart. We don't need to exaggerate, but we just need to accumulate fatigue. Okay? That's your goal. That's your part. We need to be into the race. We are gonna be protagonists. We are not gonna do stupid things, but we need to accumulate fatigue on others. You can do that. I'm not gonna ask you to ride 6.3 watts per kilo in the whole day. We don't have the goal to isolate Del Toro. That's not the goal. He can have 6 teammates around, but if he doesn't have the legs, that's the goal. Okay? So it's not about to have him alone or whatever by doing very high intensity things. Accumulating fatigue, he can have as many riders as he wants around, as long as he is not strong enough. Don't be afraid, please. Believe in yourself. Believe in the project. You have the best rider in the peloton now and is your teammate. Step up. Fully concentration, 4.5 hours. Some of you are gonna finish the job after 2 hours. It's okay. But if everyone here does his part, we have a plan. Let's see the final result at the end of the day. Doesn't matter. Execute it. Do your part.
What is your state of mind ahead of 2 mountain stages with Richard Carapaz able to win the Giro d'Italia?
Yeah, it's something super special. I have to say, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't think a lot of rider experiences feeling many times in their career. So this is definitely special, and we're all going to give our best, and we hope that Richie can make it.
Chances are good. I hope he's not taking the jersey today, better tomorrow. But I hope he's good, and I think it will be a very, very interesting stage.
He's launching Yates, and the other guy is 50 seconds in front.
Yeah. But he
40 seconds, so we are gonna pass them.
Yeah.
And we are gonna pass Arrieta as well. So UAE has Micah McNulty.
Isaac Del Toro's very well placed on the wheel of Carapaz. Carapaz doing all the work on the front. That he's going to come under serious pressure in the sprint here as he leads out the maglia rosa, who's able to come off his wheel and round him. Carapaz will try his hardest to compete, but Del Toro's got the punchiest wit.
Oh, it was hard, but yeah, we gave our best. Nothing, not much more to say.
You get to what are we, stage 19, and you just get to the red line, and then you just sit there. That's it. You just get to a point. You want to go harder, and you feel like you're not really suffering, but you're just there. You're just there. Like the fatigue is just like the fatigue's come down. You've come up to it. You've met in the middle.
German's a German.
You're shaking hands. Part of the race is equals. Let the fatigue win.
The goal is, of course, is the pin jersey now tomorrow, and we go all in on Finesta tomorrow. Last chance. Last chance, boys. You hear always from me that talking about the project, about the goal, about this long project, and that we were ready, that we wanted to do this race special. And you never hear from my side that we are gonna win this Giro. And I really believe, and I'm not saying that to motivate you, I'm sharing something from really inside. I really believe that we are gonna win the Giro. Really. I have that feeling. I'm kind of a superstitious and I don't like to, you know, you also guys, when you receive messages from your friends or from family, it's like, maybe you're gonna win it, and you know, he's gonna crack it, but I never replied. But today was the first day that I came here and I said that to him after the stage. Because I believe that we are gonna do it. You are gonna do it. And today we are not gonna do anything really special, but we are gonna win it.
It starts as a dream, and then it becomes like a desire to win, and then all of a sudden you sit here and it's reality, and then you go for it. And obviously it takes a really strong team, committed team, super professional team, and we all feed off each other's energy, and we all have to believe in the project. And it only takes one guy to kill that project, but we made it this far, and we couldn't have done it without passion, really. Right now, at this moment, we go for it. We f***ing go for it. We're always full of confidence because we know what our riders can do. Especially Richie, we know he can win, but you always sit and you're nervous, but you can't show it, you know?
Third longest stage of the Giro d'Italia, and a monster to round things off on stage 20. Then the race got closer and closer to the big showdown on the mighty Colle delle Finestre, the 18.5 kilometre climb with the 8 kilometres of gravel towards the top.
I'm going to talk about Finestre. Basically, you are coming from a long valley. You turn 2 times to the left, basically 180 degrees, and a kilometer after, we start the climb. We need to gain as much time as possible on Finestre. I really want that still the breakaway is in front. Not because I don't want him to get the seconds. It's because I need people on the other side. 16 kilometers to the bottom of to the corner to the left. Is just 1 kilometer before we start the climb. As soon as we start the climb, go. 3Ks.
Georg Steinhauser with Carapaz on his wheel, attacking almost instantly on the lower slopes of this long climb.
On our side is the brake. That if the brake is still in front, then we have collaboration. This is gonna be the game. The bigger the group, the better for us. This is very good.
Remember 3K, guys. Remember 3K.
Don't go crazy. Everyone's gonna get spot. You got the point.
Isaac Del Toro isolated, but able to bridge across to Carapaz, and Simon Yates, after hesitating for a while, bridging across to the other top riders on the podium of the general classification. Simon Yates then attacking once, twice, 3 times, and Simon Yates then attacked for a 4th and decisive time. This time there was no immediate reaction from Richard Carapaz, and the British climber started to ride clear.
Vamos a estar con Yates, porque ese juego es el que va a matar a Del Toro. Vamos a estar con Yates at the moment.
Simon Yates hit the gravel sector as well, now in the virtual lead of the entire Giro d'Italia and still riding away from the group of contenders behind.
Too much in front with the Toro. Then the Toro has to ride. Cannot wait too long for him. So.
Eventually, Isaac Del Toro and Richard Carapaz conceded the chase, and Simon Yates already knew that he had victory in the Giro d'Italia.
Rider on the Giro back in 2019. Today tried more than once, as you've seen on the Finestra climb. Of course, he couldn't manage to drop Del Toro. Then it was a little bit of mind games with the Mexican rider. I'm curious to grab his reaction and to know what you think about the tactic of the pink jersey. Actually, the pink jersey of today's stage, but not of tomorrow's one. Of course, Simon Yates is leading the Giro now. Let's see if Richard wants to say.
First thing I need to say is that I'm very proud of, very proud of our guys. Like, super proud. They did the maximum. They followed the plan. I mean, all of them. Richie did an incredible race on Finestre. He tried to drop Del Toro, but he couldn't. He was always, Del Toro was just fixing his wheel, and at one point, you know, it's not up to us to close the gap always on Yates. We came here to win the Giro. We were not racing to do second. You know, we finished third the Giro, but we are here we came here with a different idea, to try to win it and not to defend the second place, and it's what we did. Guys, I want you to remember a little bit Albania. Chapeau from the attitude that you show for the world race. Chapeau. And with the attitude you show the identity of the team. You run the show in this race, and you show the jersey, not pink, but white. Yeah? This is what means identity. You gain the respect of the peloton. You were a group of friends working together with a same goal, just with one single goal, and you never forgot that. Even when you were into the red areas, you push yourself to go into the green. We are third now, and not second, because you deserve the respect to race for a win. We raced yesterday for the victory, all or nothing. Now you know that you can do it. You told me that yesterday, James. Now you see yourself as a group of riders that you are competitive enough to win wherever you want.
I remember in Albania, where is the goal now for the team is win the Giro. This is the mentality. Today is the last day. It's the same mentality. Not win the Giro, but guys, in this Giro, we won the respect in all the peloton. This is the more important. For me, it's third place, but it's good, ¿no?
Ha sido un largo camino a Roma y estoy muy contento porque hemos hecho un gran camino con el equipo. Creo que hemos trabajado mucho y nada, estoy muy contento porque los chicos han sido muy profesionales, han hecho su trabajo, hemos estado como equipo y sobre todo que eso lo hemos demostrado en la carrera, ¿no? Creo que, bueno, la intención era ganar, pero estamos aquí con un tercer puesto, muy contentos y felices por lo que hemos logrado ahora.
Thank you for your support. 1 month for me is super special. Thank you very much, guys. And this moment I remember for all my life. Thank you very much, boys.
Thank you. Thank you, nice.
Grazie al carcere.